It's not in the video. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
This is a cheese plate, a very fancy cheese plate, because this young man was in the cheese department admiring all the cheese, and we said, let's show you a cheese plate. Now, you can have a cheese plate as an appetizer, as a main course, sometimes in fancy restaurants as a dessert. Mom and Dad have had a cheese plate for dessert. French. I speak French? Not so much.
They're just doing the accent.
Okay, so what we have is cheeses that taste like what Ethan was looking at in the cheese department in an allergy-safe version, because the Allergy Ninja, shameless plug, created a safe experience for you. Okay, so now let's talk about this. We have our allergy-safe crackers, because you have cheese and crackers. You can also eat the cheese just by itself. But you know what? A little cheese on a cracker tastes good. And being in that it's Passover, these are our matzah crackers. Woo!
Yum.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheese fondue.
In the center, no, we can make fondue. Mom has a fondue maker that has not been touched by anything yet. In the center is the cheese that you are both very familiar with. It is the allergy-safe Jaya cheddar style cheese. Okay. The orange cheese, so we're going to go clockwise around the plate. The orange rectangular cheese shapes, and you don't have to have a whole rectangle. We can cut a piece off. We can do whatever you want. Is the American Harvest cheddar cheese style. Why do I have two cheddar cheeses on the plate, you might ask? Because one cheddar and another cheddar are not quite the same. So you will taste the fine difference between your cheeses. And you know what you do in between each cheese? You take a sip of your very fine water and cleanse your palate in between. Okay, let's moving on. This is a cheese, a special cheese. Some people like to call it Gouda. Some people like to pronounce it Gouda. This is a very Dutch style cheese. It is a little smoky in the flavor, a little different. A new cheese, very similar to what you were looking at in the store, that has some flavor to it, okay?
Okay.
This cheese, right here, this white cheese, this is called Swiss cheese. It is an allergy-safe version of Swiss cheese. It's got a little tang to it. Tangy versus the cheddar, which is a little hint of like a sharp American cheese type flavor in this, but better than American cheese. It's got a little sharp cheddar flavor. This has that little mellower Swiss, but it's got a kind of, I call it a tang. That might not be the right word. And this is Monterey Jack, which is just a very extra special cheese. If you ask me what my favorite is on this plate, it would be a personal mix between two of the cheeses on the plate, and I will ask you to guess which two after you have tasted them all. Okay?
Which one tastes best?
Are we ready?
Wait.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
One
you
thing is, you haven't tried them all yet. How can you know which one is best?
Oh, I was tasting them while I was putting them on the plate.
Ew.
Okay, so would you like Mom to cut them in smaller pieces, or are you okay with these size?
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Okay, so which one first?
I'll
one
take
in the middle.
Monster cracker and everyone.
You want one of each on your plate?
I'll take them in the order you were presenting them.
Yeah, me too.
One at a time, or you want to put them on your plate in that order?
One at a
Each.
time first.
Okay,
One at a time.
One of each.
so that is the
Daya.
cheddar. Aunt Lori, are you in for this? Do you want them smaller, or?
I would like a smaller piece for the moment.
Okay.
I love them all.
May I have a knife that's just next to you?
I'm waiting till all of them are
Yes.
on my plate so I can taste them all.
What do you think?
I think it tastes lovely.
I want to taste them all before.
Oh, okay.
I want
Let me do this with Aunt Lori. Aunt Lori and Mommy are going to each take a little bit. Is that enough, Aunt Lori?
Sure.
And if you want to come back and have more,
Sure.
you can. Okay. You want the whole piece?
Yep, I want everyone.
Ethan, you want the whole piece?
Mm-hmm.
I want
Save some
everyone.
room so that save some room so that you can eat dinner too.
I just want everyone.
I know.
I won't eat it all if I don't like it.
I'm simply gonna taste one of each.
Okay. That's a lot of cheese though. Okay. So this is the Gouda. You want a whole piece, Ethan? Okay.
Aaron, are you going to try the cheese or just pile it?
I'm gonna try it after I have everyone.
She wants to have them all piled on her plates.
I'm
Ah,
gonna try
I
it.
see.
Okay. This
Okay.
is the Swiss cheese.
I'm tasting mine individually.
This is the Swiss.
Swissy.
Merci.
Swiss.
We'll give Aunt Lori a little piece of Swiss.
Swiss. Swiss.
I was trying them with Mommy.
Swiss.
Yes.
Okay.
They
and
all rock it.
this is a big one. So let Mommy cut this into pieces.
Schmo.
Sometimes cheeses are in bricks. Okay.
As I know.
And sometimes they're in wheels.
Yes. No, but sometimes when they're on a cheese plate, they're cut up into little pieces, like
Yes.
bricks.
Or
Would you like a piece of matzo?
and also triangles. Sometimes they'll be in triangles
Aunt
on a
Lori?
cheese plate. What?
Yes?
Okay. A little bit.
Okay, what do you guys think?
Great.
Do we
Tell
get
me which one you like best. Remember to rinse your mouth out. Mmm. The Gouda tastes really good.
I haven't
Or
tasted
Gouda.
that yet.
I can see what you mean.
Swiss is one of mine. Swiss was good.
Should Aunt
Then
Lori
why
try
did
some?
you completely eat it?
Mommy?
Aunt Lori should eat it.
Should I?
Mmm.
Yes, you should try some.
Should I?
Well, let's see what their flavors are.
Mine is definitely Swiss.
You like it?
I'll admit the Gouda does seem to have a little bit of spice at the end.
It just
At the end? Maybe. You okay?
Yeah. Yum.
Perhaps try some water.
Try some.
Yeah.
Aaron's taking a bite of each. That's the one that you're used to.
It's good to
I
take a
think I
drink.
know mine.
It's good to take a drink when you have
Swiss
cheese.
and diet.
In the fancy restaurants with adults, they serve wine, they serve champagne.
Okay, my two favorites are Swiss and diet.
Nice.
And I'm guessing mommy. This
What's what? Which two are Mommy's favorite?
this one.
And?
Was I wrong with both?
Mm.
Wow.
They're all very good though.
Yeah.
Ethan, what do you think? So what's your favorite?
Swiss and diet.
The Swiss and the cheddar from Daya brand. Okay. Ethan, what are your favorites?
Well, I still prefer the cheddar from the Daya brand as well.
Mm-hmm. Have you tried the Monterey Jack?
No, I'm still in the
It's-
middle of eating my
The
Swiss.
white one is
Why
the
don't
Swiss,
you try
right?
the Monterey? This is the Swiss. Why don't you try the Monterey Jack
I
and
know.
let us know while the video is still running?
I feel like I've tasted this from the Tofuti brand. Either
Okay.
that or it might have been mozzarella.
Mozzarella, but this is Swiss cheese from Daya. Mmm.
You never got the guess.
I did not buy mozzarella cheese.
At least I still know what it tastes like.
You want to try the Monterey? We're going to be eating so much cheese, we're not going to be wanting dinner.
Which one's the Monterey?
I only personally don't like the mozzarella as much.
So the Monterey to me tastes like a goat's milk cheese, even though it's not goat's milk.
It does.
And so the cheeses that you saw in the case that you were looking at and saying, "Ooh, I wonder what that tastes like." This one tastes like the one that you were looking at, which was more like a Jarlsberg, but this is a Gouda, but this tastes like more like...
Delicious.
You like that. So that is the Monterey Jack.
So which are your faves?
Which cheddar have I not tried yet? I had one in the kitchen while we were setting up the cheese plate.
You haven't tried that one.
I think I'm taking a liking to the Monterey.
So, for purposes of the video, when we name the cheese, while people who have eaten these cheeses know what that name tastes like, this allergy-safe version is named the same but has a tendency to taste like a different cheese.
Right,
So the Monterey Jack,
on the floor.
the Monterey Jack tastes more like a goat cheese. The Gouda here, or the Gouda, tastes pretty close to a Gouda. The Swiss cheese is a little tangy. Doesn't exactly taste like a regular Swiss cheese, but it still has that kind of smooth flavor to it. And the cheddar tastes like a very mild cheddar cheese. The two different ones are slightly different in flavor. But I think the winners, Ethan likes the Monterey Jack and the Daya cheddar cheese.
I think the winner is Daya
And Aaron likes the Daya cheddar cheese.
and Swiss.
This? Or
Yes,
this?
Swiss.
And the Daya Swiss cheese. And I like the Monterey Jack and the Gouda or Gouda. Aunt Lori, what do you like?
I like the Monterey Jack, and I like the Swiss.
What do we think? Was this a fun experience to have a cheese plate?
I
Yes.
think Monterey Jack won though.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for watching. And thanks, Aunt Lori, for taking the video.
There was still someone who doesn't like Monterey Jack. Me.
Oh, sorry.